Back to the game. This is Abilene Flying Bison Baseball, live.
7-8-9 due up for your Flying Bison here as we go to the bottom half of the sixth inning. We are 7 minutes from midnight. Tellez, Ramage, and Sloan due up. And here's James.
Well, thank you, John. Matt Huey back on the mound for the Bison. Tellez due up, pinch hitting for Williams. That one in there for strike one. And we are just approaching that point. We knew it would come up at some point, but didn't know if it was going to be this tie game like we have it. Misses outside, count even at 1-1 now. See Tellez try and make something happen here. There's an 0-for-1 performance from Williams with a sac bunt. One misses here. Count goes to 2-1. Big shout out to Deborah, one of our Flying Faithful representatives. Reached out, says 11:51. She's still tuned in, locked into this tie ball game. Approaching curfew. The 2-1 pitch. Tellez lines that one into right center for a hit. Chasing after it to center fielder Sapicki. Can't get to it. Tellez races into second with a stand-up double. And off the bench, Matthew Tellez comes up clutch with the leadoff extra base hit. And now Hayden Ramage will come up. Ramage with the 2 RBI triple in the second inning. Also walked and scored in the fourth. He's 1 for 1. Abilene with a chance to take the lead. And with a curfew situation, I'm imagining it strikes 12 and we have the lead. They'll call this one off. Throw back to second, the pickoff, not in time. He's back in safely. And sigh of relief there. Both teams at approaching midnight. It is an animated dugout between these two teams. Ramage at the plate, waiting for his first pitch. Bunch shown by Ramage, pulled back as a missed high and outside for ball one. Now 4 minutes away from the possible curfew getting put into play here. Trying to buy a little bit of time maybe for Huey. He's working very slowly on the mound as well. Now he works back, steps on with that left foot. Look into Ramage. Tellez leads away from second. 1 ball and no strikes. Look at second again. Now comes home. Ramage bunts this one. On the first base side, the pitcher, Huey, picks it up on over to first base to Henchek in time with a sac bunt. That's the first out of the inning. Ramage doing a job. And now Seth Sloan. So the question now is, if it's after 12 and the Bison have the lead, it's over. That is confirmed by GM and President John Stark here in this home game on the road. All the wackiness around it. Seth Sloan with a chance to drive in the go-ahead and possibly winning run. First pitch runs inside to Sloan for ball one. Sloan hitless here tonight as a whole. He is 0 for 2 with a pop-up and a ground out. Sloan chops this one foul at the plate. Count even at 1-1. In game one for Sloan, he reached on the fielder's choice and scored. Walked in his last plate appearance and came around to score. All he needs to do is hit this one past the pitcher, and Tellez will race home and come in with the go-ahead, possibly winning run. Out of the windup goes Huey. The pitch, swing and a miss. Sloan comes up empty. Now a ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2. Left-handed batter against the left-handed pitcher. Look into his catcher. Now glove to the face as he rocks and comes home. The pitch popped up. Going to get out of play. stays where it is at a ball and 2 strikes. All tied at 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Abilene with the 2-0 series lead. 2 minutes away from midnight. 1-2 in the dirt. Chavez with a good block behind the plate to keep it in front. And it's 2-2. Leadoff batter Cooper Schneider on deck. Now less than a minute away. The 2-2. Sloan out to right center. That one's going to get down and give the Bison the lead. Tellez comes in to score. Sloan racing around second. He's headed for third. No throw, an RBI triple. As we're moments away from striking midnight. Nobody's signaling anything just yet. Center fielder Cooper Schneider comes up, and that's ball game, I believe. Keslin Douglas, the GM for the Piney Woods TimberHogs, coming out to talk to the home plate umpire. That's got to be the ball game, isn't it? We're waiting for the official word. Now General Manager John Stark coming out as well, having a discussion. It is 5-4. The Bison lead. Seth Sloan with what could be the walk-off triple. Douglas is going to come out here and talk with Stark. It is a league rule. You cannot continue an inning after midnight. And that's it. Fly, Bison, fly. Abilene wins. Abilene wins. Curfew comes in clutch. 5-4, and it's Seth Sloan with the walk-off RBI triple, winning by a score of 5-4 in 6 innings here in White Oak, Texas. And what a day it's been. What a game it was. And it finishes as we approach July 17th, the first minute. Into it. We're going to come back and wrap this one up and get our player of the game, the walk-off hero, and Seth Sloan, when we come back on the Flying Bison Radio Network.
You're listening to the Flying Bison Radio Network.